Welcome to Flip the Therapist.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright.
Okay.
Your name is Redbonenoe, but your real name is Noel. Okay. Where you from, Noel?
Queens, New York.
Apart.
Jamaica, Queens. South Side.
What part of Southside?
South Side, Jamaica, Queens by Rockaway Boulevard
Oh,
on 47th Street.
okay. And have you lived in Queens your whole life?
Yes, I did. I was born upstate, but I was living there since 1 years old.
When you were younger, what did you want to be?
When I was younger, I wanted to be a nurse.
Okay, tell me about that.
I really wanted to be a nurse mainly because my grandma, she was in medical field and I wanted to make her happy. But I also like helping people. I'm a very helpful person, like sick people and stuff like that. But when I finished high school, I was in the medical field. I was a medical assistant. Medical assistant slash physician assistant.
What do you mean make her happy?
She wanted me to, like, she was in the medical field, so she like always be like, "Oh, you should be this when you get older." So I'm like, "Okay, whatever, do it." She wanted me to be
How important was grandma to you?
Barry. She was my everything.
Did she raise
She
you?
raised me. Yes, she raised me.
Where was mom?
Mom, mom was doing her. Like she wasn't. She was in my life, but she wasn't in my life. My grandma just held it down. Like she took over the motherhood for me.
Did it affect you that mom wasn't in your life? Did that affect you at all?
Yeah, I did.
Give us some examples.
Mom, I was like, you know, because grandma used to come to the school and everybody was having a young mother come to the school. And then I have like an older lady coming to the school, like to, pick me up or something like that. And I'm like, well, our mommy can't pick me up and stuff like that. So I just always wanted my mom to be there, but she wasn't always there. She was, you know, doing her and living her best life.
And when you say doing her, what category does that fall into?
Um, she was just, not there. I just put it like that. She just wasn't there when I needed her to be. Grandma was always there. Just always there. She didn't miss no no award ceremonies in school, no plays and stuff. Sometimes my mom would miss, some of those and stuff because she was just worried about herself.
How often did you see mom? Was it often? Did you see her a lot? Was mom around? Would you go outside and see her? Would she come by the house every once in a while? How often would you see
I
mom?
would see my mom I would see her often. She would come by the house, make sure I was okay sometimes, but not as much as you see. Like I'm a mother, I am there all the time. I'm not missing no shows, no first days of school, no awards, no none of that. I'm there for my daughter. Period.
Do you forgive mom for abandoning you?
I do. I forgive her. But my other sisters and stuff, I don't know how they feel. I try to talk to them, but I'm a very forgiving person and a helpful person. So whatever she needed help with, and whatever, I supported and helped her. Like right now, she's in my daughter's life. She was there when I gave birth to my daughter. She's trying to be the best grandmother she can be right now.
Is it ever too late?
No, it's not too late because I'm a forgiving person. Like my sister be like, oh no, whatever, F her and this and that. But I'm like, nah, don't do that. That's your mother. You only get one mother.
So, was grandma able to fill the void? Did you realize mom was gone?
No, because a little girl always wants her mother. Grandma is grandma. She's like my mother. She did everything that I needed her to do. She was there through thick, through thin, like she was just there. But I always wanted my mother, Sometimes I would call and she didn't answer.
What did that do to you when she didn't answer?
It just made me like sad, and I felt like like I was worried, and I was just like sad.
Have you ever told mom how you felt?
She knows.
What was her response?
Well, when I was younger or now?
Anytime.
When I was younger, I don't think I really spoke up that much, but as the years went by, I told her, like, I always was like, I needed you to be there. I would look in the audience, nobody there but grandma. Everybody else mother is there, you're not there.
Do you understand why she wasn't there?
I do.
Do sometimes you think about that feeling as a child? That's how Noelle felt on stage, looking in the crowd.
I go back to that time sometimes, but it's like, it's not a good feeling. So I just try to stay in the future and don't go back to the past because it's not a good feeling.
Have you ever approached younger Noelle and let her know that it's okay? Or does the younger you still hold on to that resentment?
I would say I am in the process of still, like, getting over it, but the best way I would say just to stay in the future because, yeah, I don't want to go back to that feeling. It's like, it's not good. Feel neglected,
Describe the word neglected in your words, the feeling.
Neglected is you're looking for a love from someone, you're looking for a person to be there and they're not there. They'd rather do something else than to, nurture you and be there for when you really need them.
Were you with grandma since what age?
Grandma started raising me at 3.5.
And where was your dad?
My dad left me. Him and my mom got into an argument, and I don't know what happened, and he ended up marrying someone else, a white woman, because my dad is German, he's white, and my mom is black, but he ended up marrying a white woman, and I don't know what happened. He ended up signing a paper to have nothing to do with me. I don't know what's that called, but he ended up signing a paper to, signing off his rights to be my dad.
How do you know that?
Because my mom told me.
Have you ever met your dad?
Yeah, they raised me. Both of them till I was like 3. I don't remember him though. He was sending me money My grandma said, I think till I was like 7, and he just stopped.
Have you ever tried to find your dad?
I did. I was like looking on Google his name, and I called and left a message. Well, my mom called and left a message, and no one returned the call. I also went to drive upstate to find him, just to meet him and ask him, like, I want to know his side of the story. Like, why did you sign a paper to leave your daughter? Like, that's crazy.
Did you see him?
Did I see him? No.
Mm-hmm.
But no, not. I wanted to drive to upstate. I didn't do it.
So you currently know where Dad is at?
Yeah, if you Google him, it says upstate.
So you have his actual address?
Mm-hmm. If it's accurate, yes.
When's the last time you attempted to see him?
It was like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. I called. My mom called and left a message.
Was it just a thought of going to see him, or you actually got in the car? What are you afraid of?
I just wanted somebody to come with me, like my mom, my grandmother. Like, I didn't want to go there by myself. Then I was talking to someone before. He was supposed to do that with me, and that didn't. It just never happened.
Did you try to get the DNA test, the 23andMe, the ancestry kits, to see if you have any other siblings or anyone else? Did you try that?
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, there's something called 23andMe. A lot of people do it. They swab you, and then your family tree, and they match you with other people in the system, siblings, brothers, and sisters that you probably didn't know that you had.
Okay. Well, I'm interested, and I will do it.
Are you hurt?
I would say I was hurt from that. But, I can't be miserable. I can't be stuck on the past. I just gotta get over it, People make mistakes. People got stuff going on, But I do feel as a parent, your child is your first priority. Nothing comes before your child. You're supposed to always make sure your child is good. You're supposed to never leave your child behind. You're supposed to never, you're supposed to just be there and nurture your kid. Not leave it for someone else's responsibility. So I'm making sure I do not make those same mistakes, I love my daughter. She's my first priority.
If you had anything to say to Dad, what would you say to him if he was watching?
I just want to say, you owe me some money. He do. You gotta pay. You gotta back pay them years. Taking care of me, I'm seeing kids asking their dads and stuff for school shopping and this and that. Yo, stop laughing at me. What is wrong with you? This is crazy. Are you laughing at me? I'm dead serious.
If Dad was watching this, what do you have to say to him? What does Noel have to say? Not Redbonenoe.
No, this is Noel. This is Noel.
Okay.
I need back pay.
Is there anything
from
else?
School shopping, birthdays, Christmas. I need gifts.
Is there anything
else?
It's
nothing like opening gifts from your parents. Your mom, dad, grandma, everything. I don't know what it feels like to have a dad because I didn't have one.
How has that affected you in life, not having a dad?
It was I was sad. Seeing my best friends and stuff, go places with a dad and a mom, and I don't even have a dad. He wasn't there. Like my mom would have boyfriends and stuff like that. They would give me gifts and stuff, but that's her boyfriend. That's not my dad. Grandma would have a friend or something like that. They'd give me gifts and stuff, but that's not my dad. Nothing like your own blood, your own dad. Like my daughter, she got her mom, she got her dad. We both are there for my daughter.
Did Noelle feel unprotected?
No. I always was protected. I had family regardless. But it's nothing like having your dad, you know.
So you don't know anyone on your dad's side at all?
Mm-mm. And his last name was Diffenbacher. So everybody would like make fun of me in elementary school. Because they would be like, oh, you know, what's the popcorn name? Over in Revenbach or whatever. They would call me that. And I was just like so mad. I'm like, why do I have his last name? I'll go home telling my grandma, why do I have his last name? He's not even there. Can I just change my last name to your name? So I would beg her. And she finally did it. So changed it to Dobie.
So your last name was Diffenbacher?
Mm-hmm.
With
It's
an
a
F?
German last name. Yeah, Dieffen. Yep.
Did you find yourself what was it like dating? What age did you start dating?
What age did I start dating? I had little boyfriends. They wasn't boyfriends, but you know, somebody you call a boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
They like little friends. I started, I think, 13. I would say my first boyfriend is high school, 16. That's he wasn't in my school. I was in the 10th grade. He was a grown man. He was 8 years older than me, which is my daughter's father right now. And I also was pregnant. He got me pregnant at 16. But I didn't keep it. My grandma, she was like, you know you older than my granddaughter. She's like, you know you could go to jail, right? I'm like, Grandma, stop. I really like him and this and that. Stop that. He'd be like, I'll leave you alone. I'm like, no. Because I didn't want to date them high school boys.
How important was he in your life at the time?
He was there for me. He would take me shopping, take my little sister shopping, buy her sneakers and all that. He would take me to school, pick me up from school. So he went to prom with me. Yeah, that was my boo.
You guys are close.
Yeah, we close.
Do you reminisce on the days of when you were together?
No. You know, when you get over somebody, like, he had a cheating problem. So, I got over him. 'Cause I was so in love with this man, like, it was just crazy. I wanted to get married, like, he wanted to marry me. But I would just go to his phone and I would just see him talking to a bunch of girls. And that was like crazy. And so he would get caught he found a clever way to talk to the girls. He would have another phone. So one day we was laying down. I see the phone lighting up from the closet. So I get up. He's knocked out. I get up. I go to the closet. I open. It's a flip phone. You know, no password, none of that. It's a flip phone. I'm looking at all of the messages. There's numerous girls he's talking to. I'm like, yo, you got a problem? Damn, you can't even be faithful. And you know, the people that be like, try to blame you that they cheated. That's the type of person he was. He was like, well, you didn't do this. You didn't do that. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. But he did say the phone was his brother's phone. He'd blame that. He'd blame everything on his brother.
Have you forgiven him?
Yeah, I'm over that. But sometimes, you know, I'm like, damn, you had to play me. Like, all I wanted to do was be good to you. You know, I had your kid, everything. Like, it's just crazy.
But have you truly forgiven him? Did Noel forgive him? Not a Redbonenoe.
I wouldn't say I forgave him, but I didn't forget.
So do you still feel pain when you think about how in love you were and how things turned out? Does it still affect you?
No, it used to, because I'd be like, you know, I didn't want to bring another man around my daughter. I wanted to be is me, her father, and her. I didn't want to do that. But it is what it is, you know. You move on and you upgrade. So that's what I did.
Don't you think that, sorry, that it's good to forgive and actually,
Forget?
not forget, but get on the same page?
It is good to forgive. I don't think because he keeps blaming me about messing with somebody in the same neighborhood, and he still bring it up to this day, even though we're not together. So I don't bring up, but sometimes I do bring up the past. I'm like, damn, you mess with this ugly girl? Yo, that's crazy. How you gonna cheat on me for this ugly girl? And he'd be like, well, how you gonna mess with somebody in the same hood? Like, I don't know. So I don't know. I don't know what you call that, but I moved on. Is that forget? I don't think I forgave him. I didn't forgive him.
Okay.
And I don't think he forgave me, no.
So Noel didn't, but Redbonenoe, the party life, the outside, the living, the lavish, she moved on, but Noel did not. Noel was the one that was passionate about it. Noel was the one that, when we were younger, that was dedicated. Noel was the one that had this big imagination of what a family should be like, what she wanted it to be. And because it's not there right now, you can hold some resentment.
Yeah. I think I moved on. I know I moved on, but I think I forgave him. It's just like, you know, it's just him. He's just a dog, and that's that. You're gonna always be a dog. Either you're rich. He's a dog. Let me stop talking about him. Just forget it. Just forget it.
You had surgery?
Yeah.
How many?
I had the lipo and a BBL at 2015. Then I had a tummy tuck in 2019.
Anything else?
No.
Bring us to
I want to go back and do some more lipo because I'm getting mad fat. Like, what am I eating?
Bring us to the process of the lipo. What made you make the decision?
I had a baby and my stomach I couldn't get rid of the stomach. Even if I exercised, I was working out and the stomach just wasn't going. It wasn't flat. So I'm like, I had all of these girls, like stripper girls around me, and they had surgery. So I'm like asking them questions. I'm partying with them, but I'm like asking them questions. They had ass shots and stuff like that. I'm like, I was scared of that. But the lipo, I would do. And that's how that went.
Where did you go?
I was doing my own research. I did my own research. I found my doctor, and I'm like, I got my money up, and I said, I'm out.
Where did you go to get lipo?
NDR.
How much did it cost?
I think it was like $4,000.
How long was the road to recovery?
I was supposed to keep my Faja on for like, I think it was 3 months or 6 months, something like that, but I didn't keep it on. I kept it on for like 3 weeks.
Did you feel better after you got the surgery?
Yeah, because my stomach was flatter.
What did it do to your confidence?
It just boosted it up because I will always have to suck in my stomach or, I would wear those fajas underneath my thing, like the stomach thing. I would wear that under my shirt, so I didn't have to wear that no more.
Did you ever feel like you wasn't good enough?
And then I would take pictures from the back instead of like the showing my stomach. It wasn't that bad, but I noticed it. What'd you say?
Did you feel like you wasn't good enough?
No, I always felt like I was good enough. I always was, I never had like low self-esteem.
Have you ever any insecurities?
Right now?
Have you had any?
Had back in the days? I was always like secure. It was just after the baby, my stomach, just it wasn't getting that tightness before I had the baby. It wasn't like that. And then I was mad too because I had to pay for it, I had a baby by a man. You would think that he would pay for it, but I had to pay for that.
Why do you feel like a man have to do that for you?
Because I sat there and I had his baby. And my stomach didn't get back to normal and I'm insecure about my stomach. It would be nice. If I was a man and I got somebody pregnant, I'm going to pay for their body to, you don't feel right, baby, you have my baby, I'm going to pay for that.
Okay. Are you able to do it on your own? Do you like doing things on your own?
I'm always able to do everything on my own. I am very independent, but if I'm dealing with a man, if I'm giving a man my time, if I'm giving a man my body, I expect for them to do. I don't ask for anything. I never ask a man for anything. But I do expect for them to give me gifts, surprise me, help out with bills, stuff like that.
Do you think that comes from the fact that your father wasn't around to give you these things?
I don't know. I don't think so, but back in the days, the man was always the provider. So, women take care of house responsibilities. They can work too, but I think the man is just supposed to be a provider.
Is that why at 16 you dated a man 8 years older than you?
Also because I seen how immature the high school kids was. they was having sex with girls and they would talk about how they was like hoes and stuff like that. And then they'd break up with one girl and go with the next girl in the same school. You feel me? So I didn't want that. I don't like people talking about me. You know, I tried my best to like avoid all of that. I don't want to be in the mix. I don't want to be in drama. So I just skated off, and you know, I was walking to school. I met my baby father walking to school. He was driving. I didn't call him for like a month. See him again, coming from school. He's like, "Why you didn't call me?" And I'm like, "Oh, whatever." And I called him.
What school did you go to?
Hillcrest.
Oh.
Yeah, they called it Hillcrest. You know, it's crazy. My mom went to Hillcrest too. I see her yearbook. She got a yearbook picture in the same school.
Did your baby father make you feel secure when you were younger?
Made me feel secure. Yes. Only thing I didn't like was I would feel insecure because he was cheating. I'm wondering, like, well, am I not good enough? You know? And then, like, when we would argue, he'd be like, "You a little ass girl." I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm working." You know, I would just try my best to be the best I could be for him. I was working. When I was in high school, I was working one week and going to school one week because I was smart like that. But yeah, I don't think I felt like good enough because he was cheating on me. Then when he'd get caught or something like that, he'd try to put it on me. "You're a little ass girl," and this and that.
You felt unworthy.
Yeah.
Did he ever apologize?
No.
How many traumatic situations have you experienced in your life?
Just one. Yeah, just one.
Bring us to that night now.
This was in 2019. I spent the night at. I had a boyfriend. I spent the night at his house. I went to work, and I went to his house after work. Right, I bartended at night, so I went to his house after work. The next day, I forgot my grandmother had a doctor's appointment. So she called me. She was like, "Where you at? I'm at your house." She's like, "You got to take me to the doctor." She met me at my house because I was supposed to go with her. She's like, "I'll call me to the doctor." I'm like, "Okay, I'll be there in 40 minutes because he lived like 30 minutes away from my house." So I hurry up, got up, whatever, went over there. She's waiting outside, angry. She was like, "I got to go to the bathroom now. Let me in the house. Open the door for me." So I opened the door. I fed the dog. She went upstairs to use the bathroom. I was feeding the dog in the kitchen. We didn't lock the door behind us because we was in and out. Next thing you know, I hear my dog Nichols barking. So I'm looking. I'm like, "What's wrong, Nichols?" I'm going up. I see the guy. It's a guy in a thing covering his face with a gun pointed at me. First, I thought I seen like a shadow. I thought it was my baby father, somebody playing. But it was a guy trying to kill me. And he just charged at me, you know, and the gun, I don't know what happened. It just happened so fast. I know the clip fell. And who knows what would have happened if the clip didn't fall out the gun. You know what I'm saying? I got a broken finger. Still, my lips split in half. I had a broken nose. And I had a split like above my eye. And it was something with my head. Yeah. From this crazy incident. Yeah, but my grandma came running downstairs. And he just ran out. I just remember the blood dripping from my face on the floor. I didn't even call the cops right away. I called people because I'm like, the person I'm dealing with, I'm calling you. Why you not? It's crazy. I didn't even call the cops right away.
Was anything stolen?
No, he didn't take anything. I had my watch on, everything. He didn't take nothing.
What was said to you while...
I think he took my ponytail because I couldn't find my ponytail. I had a weave ponytail, and I've been looking for all over the house for it. Like, taking my ponytail for.
Was anything said to you from him? Did he say anything to you?
Did he say anything to me? Just, yeah, bitch. That's it. He didn't say nothing else.
How'd that make you feel?
Violated. Violated and hurt.
What does it do to your trust?
My trust? It's like I don't trust anybody. But I'm just like more like on point. I'm very cautious. I don't want nobody coming to my house. I don't want nobody knowing my address. Like I'm very cautious on who comes to my house. Like all of that. If I'm dealing with you, I'm going to your house. You're not coming to my house. I don't want nobody to know where I live at.
Were you able to see who did it?
Yeah, I know who did it.
The actual man that was in the home?
Who? Huh?
The man that was in the home doing the act.
Yeah. I know who it is.
Have you seen him face to face after?
I did. Not face to face. I saw him on the rock drive by. But he's locked up right now.
Is he locked up for that incident?
Nope. Locked up for something else.
So he doesn't know that you know that it was him.
He probably do. He probably don't care. I heard he be like on drugs and Molly and stuff, and I don't know. He did it for somebody else. I don't like, cause I always said hi to this person. Yeah, I always said hi to this person. I never had no problems with this person. But the person that sent him is crazy. How could you go that far? You know what I'm saying? Person that you claim said you love me, you know what I'm saying? You don't do shit like that. You don't love nobody trying to hurt them.
Do you forgive the guy that did it?
Hell no.
If the guy that did it was here right now, what would you say to him?
I want to say I'm gonna be like your pussy for doing something like that to a female for another nigga. Like, did he pay you for this? Like, that shit's crazy. That's corny. That's corny shit to me. And he deserved. He need to go bye-bye. And I hope they doing him real dirty in that jail.
So he's in prison right now for hurting somebody else.
I don't really know why he's in prison for, but he's in there for a long time. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe some robbery or something. I don't know.
Have you changed the way you moved or move in life? How has this situation impacted you? What has it done to you to impact you?
I was very scared at first. Like, I didn't even want to go back to my house. I was staying at other people's houses. I didn't, like, somebody violate your house like that. Like, that's just crazy. Like, what if my daughter was there? She wasn't even there. She was in school, thank God. But I was so scary. I was very nervous. I didn't want to do nothing alone. I wanted a person with me at all times. Right now, I'm just good. I'm just very cautious of who I have around me, who's around, why you're around. That's it. I gotta stop like looking at everybody like with the side eye. I be looking at people with the side eye. You know, they be like, "I'm gonna help you and this and that." And I'm like, no. Like, I don't need nobody around me.
How many men have let you down?
Including my father?
How many men did you know that let you down?
Including my father, right?
Sure.
You saying? Yeah. My father, baby father. I would say probably like 4.
Four men let you down.
Mm-hmm.
So, how does Noelle feel she can fix this situation in order to prevent herself from being let down?
Just keep my guard up. Keep my guard up. Don't trust everybody. Don't love too fast. Don't fall in love too fast. I mean, it's been working good for me, but you know, who wants to be like that? Who wants to be feeling like that the rest of their life? So I gotta move with caution, but I also gotta know who's who, you know, because it might be a real good person, you know, that I'm blocking and not letting them in. You know, I gotta stop being like everybody's the bad guy. Everybody's trying to get me. Everybody, you know, I gotta stop being like that. Because it's like, you know, I just try to prevent myself from getting hurt, let down, whatever, disappointed.
Would you try and do you blame yourself for anything?
I blame myself for not seeing who's who early enough to get out of the situation. You know, like relationships, I stayed in longer than what I was supposed to stay in. I allowed them to threaten me, to keep me in the relationship. You know, then I get, you know, at the end of the day, I'm staying in a relationship that I don't want to be in. Then they leave me, then I get hurt. You know, I should have been left that person alone a long time ago. So I do blame myself, yes. Staying in a situation longer than what I was supposed to be in it. Like, no. I could have been prevented that. Like, I could have been with someone much better. And I didn't do it.
Do you look for companionship in order to feel whole?
No, I like being by myself. Like, I love my alone time. I love daughter time. I don't need a person to make me feel whole, no.
Okay. What made you become a bartender? Why did you choose that lifestyle?
I was working a 9 to 5 and I decided to do a bottle service to make extra money. Then when I was a bottle service girl, they said, can you work at Starlet's this Thursday? It was Red Cafe. He was having something or whatever. I'm like, yeah, I could work there. Worked there and I made $900 the first night. And I said, wow, this is what I make. You know, this is more than what I make in a week. So I was doing that. I'm like, I need to get on the schedule. So they put me on the schedule. I did good the first day. So they asked me to be on the schedule. So I was working, I think, 2 nights a week. And I ended up quitting my day job to work the night life thing. And it's been on since then.
You said earlier that you upgraded. Do you feel like dating celebrities was the answer?
Well, I dated regular guys until I got to this. Well, I dated regular guys till I got to the celebrity stage. But it was always, you know, even when I was working a 9 to 5, was always a football player trying to talk to me, a basketball player trying to talk to me. I dealt with those people in between, but yeah, it's always like an upgrade. Cause yeah, I started flying private jets. I think when did COVID when the pandemic was 2020. 2020 was my first time being in a private jet.
And you didn't look back since.
Right.
What is the feeling of riding in a private jet?
I mean, it's a regular feeling, but it's just like, wow, I'm in a private jet. You know, the old niggas wouldn't be able to put me in a private jet.
Do you feel like the fast life and the fast money is the answer for you?
Yes.
Why?
Because why would I want to be with somebody that can't do anything for me, you know, like, or any, I just like people that can do something for me.
That's
you
it.
know, more than what I could do for myself. I mean, I could do it, but I just rather, you know, they do it.
Okay. Have any celebrities hurt you?
Hurt me?
Yes.
Like my feelings or like physical?
Feelings.
No.
So no celebrities have hurt your feelings?
Nope.
Did you not take the relationship serious?
You know, that's what it is. I don't, you know, being hurt in the past, you go there with you deal with people from now on with your guard up. You keep your guard up. You expect that they're going to talk to other women. You expect, you know, I'm not going in there blind like, oh, I'm going to be the only girl and this and that. No, I don't go like that. I know girls is going to be throwing their ass at them and stuff like that. So like, long as they helping me out, paying my bills, making sure I'm straight, I'm all right.
That's the only thing that matters?
No, that's not the only thing that matters because I was recently talking to someone. He's not a celebrity, and I really like him. And you know, he's not like showering me with a bunch of money, but you know, I like to talk to him. The conversations are like dope. He's always checking on me. I don't know, I just like him. And he's not a celebrity.
Are you dealing with him now?
Yeah.
How did you meet him?
I met him through a mutual friend. We went out to a strip club. Then we exchanged numbers and we just been conversing since then.
Do you have any expectations from anyone?
From him?
Anyone?
Anyone like that I'm dealing with, you saying?
In life, do you have any expectations?
No. I expect to be treated right. I expect if you're in my life, if you're a man of my life, I expect you to help with bills. You know, if I'm giving you my time, my body, if I'm letting you meet my daughter, meet my mom, you know, that's a big thing for me because I don't let people do all that. So I do expect for you to do your part as a man, yes.
But if you get hurt, you'll just take it because you know that's how men are.
Yeah, because I'm like used to it.
Does Noelle love herself?
Yep,
How much?
very much.
What are you scared of?
I'm scared of dying and not leaving anything enough for my daughter to live off of, or you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just like I'm working. I'm saving. I wanna build a foundation where my daughter could be, you know, if anything ever to happen to me. Like I want her to be good, set for life.
Are you scared to fail?
I'm scared to fail, yes.
So if you fail, what happens?
Just get up and do it again. Keep trying. If I do fail, I always keep going, keep trying. But I am scared to fail.
Is this the life that you're gonna live for a long time?
Is what life?
The fast life.
No, I'm trying to. I mean, I always want to make fast money, but I don't want to be bartending. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be bartending. That's over with. So I'm trying to get this thing going right now.
Okay.
That should be soon. It's supposed to happen last year, but it didn't happen. So, this year should be good. Next couple months should be good with that.
Would you do any more surgeries?
Yes, I actually want lipo now because I'm getting fat. I mean, I tried a diet thing for a little while, but you know, I just want that snatch.
Getting fat where?
I'm getting fat in my stomach, my double chin, like, get this out of here. My arms.
Do you think that the private jet would accept you the size that you are?
Of course.
But you're doing it just for yourself.
I'm doing it for myself. You know, nobody, you know, anybody who I'm dealing with, they be like, you perfect, you good, this and that. But you know, I do what I like. This is what makes me feel comfortable, and I'm gonna go do it. This is my money I'm spending. I'm gonna go do it.
Do you feel like more enhancements would make you perfect?
What you mean, lipo?
Enhancements, body enhancements. Do you feel
Like making my breasts bigger, or something?
Or not even breasts bigger. I guess more altering. Sorry.
More alter. Okay. Not perfect, you know. Nobody's perfect, but I just like the feeling. I like the look when you first get lipo. It's just that snatch, and I gotta take care of it next time because I'm not gonna eat that much. I mean, I always say that, but then I end up eating everything.
How much times you felt betrayed?
Oh, being betrayed. I'm mad sensitive, so any little thing I be feeling betrayed. People owing me money, that's a big betrayal.
Do people owe you money?
Yes, people owe me money.
What type of money?
You know, like if somebody saying they're gonna, let me see. If I pay for something that they supposed to do, right? Mm-hmm. And they don't get it done, give me my money back now. Don't make up a bunch of excuses. Pay me my money back now. I don't know what's going on with these people. That's a big betrayal.
How many people owe you money?
Right now, 4 people.
Because you lent them money?
I lent the other person money and they ended up going with a motherfucking millionaire. I want that money back now. 10,000. 10K. I don't care how many years ago it was. I want my money. Period. It's only
Don't you
right.
feel that you have to let that go?
Uh-huh.
Don't you feel you have to let that go?
No, I want my money. I'm always gonna want my money. Cause I feel like you taking money out my daughter's mouth. You feel me?
But do you feel like that now?
You sat there and you cried, and I felt sorry for you. Like, it's just crazy. Like, I hate when people try to play me because I'm so nice. I'm so sweet. I sat there and I watched you cry. You said so and so and so and so and so. You didn't have the money. So I said, don't worry, baby. I got you. You know, you're a woman. I'm going to make sure you're good. So I gave you my singles. $10,000 in singles that I make from the bar. You know, it's crazy.
Do you feel like how can I put this? At the time that you gave the money, it was from your heart.
Yes.
Do you feel that it's fair that you have to ask for the money back and use your daughter as a tool to ask for it back?
No, I'm not using her as a tool to ask for anything back. When you got it, you said, you know what I'm saying? The point of me giving it to you is because you were supposed to double the money. You know what I'm saying? And give me back what you have for me. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's how it works. You don't do that.
Don't you think you should let that go?
No, I don't want to let that go because that's mine that you took from me. No, it's just crazy. I don't like when people do that to people.
Is it about the money or about him moving on?
No, it's about the money. You don't do that.
So the fact that he moved on doesn't bother you anymore?
Not anymore, no. I was actually happy. You know, I was hurt too. You know what I'm saying? You still, when you're in a relationship with a person, you still love them. Even though if he hurt you or whatever the case may be, you still love that person. But it was a relief, actually.
So if you feel like it's a relief, don't you think it's time to let go?
Of the money part?
Of everything?
I think I'll let go. But not the money part, no. I'm still going to always want my money.
Letting go is important for your health.
I think I'll let go.
When somebody moves on, they move on.
Yeah.
Don't you think that you should also move on?
I moved on.
Okay.
I definitely moved on.
Giving the money that you gave from your heart, doesn't it go against who Noel is to want it back years later when everybody has lived their life and everybody's doing their thing?
No, because money, that's my money. That's my money.
Do you think because him moving on and living his life and enjoying his life, able to turn it around to better him, do you feel slighted?
No, I'm happy for him.
Okay. Do you forgive him?
Do I forgive him for leaving me? Yes. Do I forgive him for sending someone to my house because he thought I was messing with his best friend? No. That would never be forgiven. You tried to take my life. You tried to hurt me for, you know what I'm saying? That's not right. You don't do that to a female, a person you say you love. So for leaving, I do forgive. I don't care about that. I'm happy for you. Go ahead, brother.
Why couldn't it have been a random act of someone just being sick and wanting to harass you? Why do you have to point it out to somebody?
Oh, because I know who it was. Months before, someone came to my house. This was another person. I was paying my rent. I pulled up and they said, so-and-so said, keep his name out your mouth. And I said, what? Like, the guy was right there. I was still in my car. The guy was right there. He came to my window. You know, who knows if he would have got up on my car, like what he would have did if my window was all the way down. He said, so-and-so said, keep his name out your mouth. And I drove off and he followed me in the highway back to the hood. And I know who car it was. I took the plate number down and all that. Did my research, reach out to so-and-so. They said, that's a so-and-so car. And I said, okay, cool. That's what's going on. All right. So this is the first incident. Second incident, the nigga came in my house. So it's no random act. It's common sense.
But you cannot pinpoint.
Oh, I pinpointed it. Because that's what it is. The person, first people said, so-and-so said, keep his name out your mouth, then chased me on the highway. Come on.
But technically, this will still be all assumptions.
No, it's no assumption. Mm-mm.
Did you get proof that it came from?
Oh, yeah. Word of mouth.
Okay.
The guys is definitely talking.
Okay.
And I'm just listening.
How many years ago this happened? 3 years ago?
2019.
Okay.
March.
So 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That about ends this session.
Okay.
I appreciate you coming here today.
Thank you for having me.